Hello everybody, it's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. I hope everybody had a great holiday celebration this week. Hope that maybe some of you are extending it into the weekend, spending time with family, taking time to reflect and be grateful. Look, regardless to whether you're like me and you're not really big into the commercial side of these holidays, it's still time to love on family. This is still a great time to reflect and be thankful, especially if you are a person who's normally down during this time of year for whatever reason. Reflect on the reasons you have to be thankful. If you've got people in your life that love you and people that you love, that's a reason to be thankful. If there's anything you can look into your future and see that means that it's going to be better than it is now, there's a reason to be thankful. You don't have to wait for it to manifest itself in the third dimensional realm for it to be real, and you need to understand that. And so I want to encourage you, no matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel, trust me, I get it. It's been a very rough holiday season for me. This year was rough. Last year, a lot of loss, but I'm still standing. I'm still breathing. I'm still in the fight. I have made impacts on people's lives, even though I was going through some things, and I've seen growth in my own life despite those challenges. So what I want you to understand is, even if you're going through the storm right now, the storm isn't there to destroy you. The storm is there to strengthen you, to give you a sense of resilience and strength and fortitude and courage to know that when you are in challenging moments, you can stand the rain. So I don't want you to get down on yourself. I want you to take this time as a time to say, look, I'm about to start a new year, new opportunity. I'm about to do something different than I've ever done before. This is going to be different, not just because I sit around and talk about it like I do every year. This year I'm going to make some changes. I want to make some changes in my thinking. I'm going to reevaluate some beliefs, especially those beliefs about myself, what I can and what I cannot do. Let me tell you something. People ask me, what are some of the reasons people never fulfill their potential? They never live up to the level of their design. They never, ever step out of that box of mediocrity. Is it possible that some people are just meant to be mediocre? And the answer is absolutely not. That it's not an automatic that some people just will be by default mediocre. Mediocrity is a choice. And people don't like when I say that, because people want to use the equation that considers the past. And I consider the past when I'm working with someone, because I guarantee you, anything that's locking them down, anything that is interrupting their ability to be exceptional, extraordinary, phenomenal, it's going to have some association with that past, because it comes out of experience. So I get that. Here's the problem. There's a point in your life where you get to choose whether your past is going to have a dominant effect in your life. You get to literally sit up and say, you know what? Yes, I was born into an abusive home. Yes, I was born into poverty. Yes, I was abused as a child. Yes, I was abandoned as a child. Yes. But I don't have to allow that to define me. My choice is that will not define me. In fact, that will be the driving force to ensure that every morning I wake up and I become a better version of myself, so that I distance myself from the thing that almost destroyed me, and I become a force in other people's lives to let them know they can do the same. And it's a choice. So no, mediocrity is not a default setting for some people. It is harder for others to see outside of the box of mediocrity based on some of the factors that they will face in their lives. It's harder to see it. It's harder to see wealth when you were born into poverty. Let's just be realistic. The entire paradigm of poverty doesn't open the door to wealth. You got to have a desire to go get it. And without the desire, you may never discover it. And yes, you will end up living a life that's right above poverty. Why? Because you never looked outside of the lens that you were given at birth. And so, yes, these limiting beliefs creep up on you. I'll never own my own business. I'll always be poor. My parents didn't make it. My aunties didn't make it. My grandparents. I'm never going to have a fulfilling partnership and marriage with another person. And so you get into these ideas and beliefs. These limiting beliefs literally set the parameters of your performance, and you will never perform outside or above the level of your beliefs. So when people ask me what's one of the most common causes, it's limiting beliefs. It's the idea that this is what I am going to do, nothing more. And I can't. Can't has to be removed from your lexicon. It has to be removed from your active vocabulary. You know it exists, but it doesn't apply to you. You have to sit up and say, look, if I decide to go get it, I can have it. Look, let me tell you something. If the mind can conceive it, your state of being, the rest of you can achieve it. But and I know it sounds corny and it's cliche-ish, but it's real. Let me tell you something. You can conceive something in your mind. That's God's evidence that it's possible. Let me say that again. If you can conceive something in your mind, that's God's evidence that it's possible. God would not give you the ability to conceive something in your mind that you can literally visually see and desire that you couldn't have. That would be misery. That would be torture. That's just out sadistic. So God isn't a sadistic God. God has a purpose, and every purpose, even in the darkness, even in the tough times, there is a desire to grow you, a desire to build you, a desire to heal you. So then we absolutely understand that when I look at something, the very nature of God guarantees me if I can see it, I can have it. If it's something good, if it's something that will be done good with it, if it will benefit me and others, then it is not going to be withheld from me. Now, the question is, am I willing to pay the price? The first question is, when will I start believing I can have it? Because I will not act on it until I truly believe I can have it. Now, once I believe I can have it, I will act on it. My subconscious mind will literally guide me to it, because the beliefs will literally anchor my behavior on a subconscious level, meaning that not even when I'm not thinking about it, I'm acting on it. Because why? I believe in it. I actually move. If you look at your life, it's been a bunch of decisions based on beliefs that you hold to be true, and you've acted on them subconsciously. You've moved on it. You've acted on it. You've done everything within your power, and here you are. So again, my challenge to you on this day, as I get ready to get inside of this gym and get my workout on, is to go after and restructure your belief system. Stop letting limiting beliefs destroy you. I have taught for years, I have taught people how to break free of limiting beliefs. I have put it in a easy to follow, self-paced online course. It is full of lectures by me, articles by some of the greatest teachers out there, videos by some of the greatest teachers out there. It is easy to follow. It is highly effective. It is the expansion of my Crushing Limiting Beliefs course, and it is called Unleashing the Mind course. And this course is unbelievably powerful. If you don't unleash your mind, you will never unleash your potential. You have to unleash your mind, because it's the changing of your thinking that unleashes your potential. It's to move into I believe I can from I believe it's impossible that changes everything. And I want you to learn how to do that. And right now we're in the middle of our Black Friday, Cyber Monday extravaganza sale. And I want you to take advantage of this while you have the opportunity. The link is in the description box. Also in the description box is a link to a lot of our other resources. If you're looking to advance yourself in finance, advance yourself in starting a business, and so many other different things that we teach, that I have taught, from the performance psychology side of it to the strategic and operational and functional side of it, there are going to be courses to show you how to do that. There's no reason to go into 2024 with the same state of being and the same expectations, and hoping something just magically changes. This is the time and the place where you sit up and say, this is it. Tomorrow is better. Next year is going to be my year, not because I'm hoping and wishing some magical thing happens, but because I'm going to take control of my personal sovereignty. I'm going to take control of my life, and I'm going to do the things that are necessary to elevate myself. On that note, look, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I wish you guys the best. Have an unbelievable day, and if I don't get back to you today, enjoy your day. Be thankful. Find a reason to be thankful. If you're breathing, it's a reason to be thankful, because there's still hope that you tap your potential. On that note, look, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. You guys have an unbelievable day. As I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. I challenge you to do